Alright. So we're finally on to the final part of this game. The Demon Shaft. Hilarious name, really, but, you know. 100-layer dungeon. And after we do this, we can move on to Dark Cloud 2, which I have never finished. Layer 1. What? Oh, crud. Oh, God! Look, I know it's endgame stuff, but come on! Jesus H. Oh, camera. Okay, wow. Well, we're definitely going to get some upgrades to our weapons down here. Or up here, I should say. It is a tower. Okay. You know what? We got other characters. That's the plan. That is the plan. The plan is to finish the Demon Shaft before we move on to Dark Cloud 2. I already beat the Dark Genie. I don't know what that is or what to say about it. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, a shield guy. We don't like shield guys. Alright. Yeah, the plan is to finish the Demon Shaft. Thank you for the lightning bolts. Yeah, me too. I finished it for the first time in August when I had the COVID. And, we're gonna finish the Demon Shaft this time. I did make it. It took quite a bit of effort. The Dark Genie is a nightmare. The final phase, I remember being so much easier than it was when we actually did it. It was a mess. Alright, we're gonna give some ABS to tone. And there he goes. There he goes. But hopefully we're going to get these weapons upgraded all the way in the process. And might even train the ones that I haven't bothered doing anything with. Who knows? We'll see. I wonder if there's back floors to this dungeon. I really don't know. I've never finished it. The great thing is we don't have any cities or towns to worry about with this one. We just go through the dungeon. So here's the deal about the back floors. Where's the other guy? Is it like Dark Heaven Castle where the item just was not properly translated? Are you thinking of Dark Heaven Castle, or is it the same? Oh, Lord. So they both have that issue. You'd think that would be something they checked for. Yep, we are on the Demon Shaft. Shaft. These floors, wow, they feel bigger. I like the music. King Grim, thank you for following. Every single one counts. Alright, well, let's see if we can... Oh, really? I can tell this is going to be fun. I can just tell. Yeah, it's 100 floors, but, you know. Never finished it before. I'm going to finish it this time. Hey, how is that mummy still alive? Alright. Oh, it's because I'm not doing a lot of damage to him. That or he got up again. I never fought the boss. I've never finished the demon shaft before. This is the first time. I appreciate it, King Grim. The more exposure, the more people I can get on my streams, the better. I want to be doing full-time streaming by the end of 2024. Easier said than done, I know, but I've managed to do crazier things. Alright, so fire is his weakness. I've managed to do crazier things. Alright, so fire is his weakness. I have a feeling we're going to be changing attributes a lot in this dungeon. Bobby Martin, thank you for following. Hey, no, I'm not done with you. Alright. Free water. Where is it? Oh, here we go. Yep, Rogue Galaxy is actually on the list of games to play. Up next is Dark Cloud 2, then Legend of Dragoon, then we're going to do Rogue Galaxy. Well, we'll see what happens. Oh, no. That's right. Yeah, I have a strong feeling we are going to be changing elements a lot down here. David Dillman, thank you for following. Yep, Dark Cloud 2 is next on the list, and then we have Legend of Dragoon, then Rogue Galaxy. The PS2 was a fantastic system. It had so many great games on it. I beat it for the first time in August. I was sick with COVID and I needed something to do, so I decided to pick it up on the PS5. Oh, nice. Those, what you call them, the strategy guides? I remember back in the day when you needed those to find out what to do. Your mom sent a heart me, thank you. I know I'm supposed to be cleaning the kitchen. Okay, so this is the way down. Okay, so what are we doing? Right, we are updating the weapon. We are going to need to get some stuff. What do we need to build it up? Magical power, fire, thunder, and still undead, Christ's sake. Alright, we're just going to give her the rest of the enemies. It seems like there's a wide mix of weaknesses here. It doesn't matter, I can't use it. I gotta get some stuff before I can upgrade the sword anyway, so no big deal. Money, however, may be an issue. I'll tell you this, we're not going to run out of repair powders anytime soon. Okay, so that's the way to the next floor. We're going to go to the store. His weakness is fire, I know, but I don't feel like going in the menu to switch my element. That's going to become... Yeah, oh yeah, here's the door to the back area. Yep, we're on the demon shaft. Once we're done with that, we're moving on to Dark Cloud 2. I don't know how long the demon shaft is going to take, so I can't promise I'm going to finish this today. There's still some great games out there, but... you know, they were more unique at the time. They were more memorable. Everything's down to a formula now, so... Okay, so we need thunder and fire, which we can get from him. Yeah, that's gonna happen. I don't know if I can afford a pearl. I guess we'll find out. Where is my... Here he is. Well, shaft can also refer to a tower, which is what I think that that was meant to be. We don't have a lot of money. Oh, that sucks. But... okay. Do we have any weapons? Any spare weapons we can hawk? Okay, so we need more money. Which isn't a problem. Yeah, Dragon's Dogma 2 looks good. I wanted to love the first one, I just couldn't get into it. Okay, so you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna farm a little money here. We all know what I'm about to do. Alfie, thank you for following. Every single one counts. By the way, I'm sorry if the sound of my voice is a little quiet today. Something is up with my microphone, and I sat here messing with it for a while, and then I just got annoyed. I didn't throw it, I'm proud to say. Wait, did I not get 100% in this area? I don't think I did. Oh well. Well, that's good. Okay. So it might have just been my sound test being dumb, which does happen. Alright. I would love to see a Dark Cloud 3. The thing is, we gotta get people playing these games and talking about them to make that happen. Oh! Excuse me. Alright, I think not 12. 13 is a good layer. Okay, so we need... I'm gonna try and get a pearl. Hopefully we might just get lucky and... Wait, what am I doing? I don't want to waste ABS here, do I? We might have to waste some. Oh, dang. Okay, let's try and hurry up and find the back floor. Because if not, we're just gonna let the fish rot. There, perfect. No, not you. I don't need you. Sir Nathaniel, thank you for following. I say it every time, but every single one counts. I want to be doing full-time streaming by the end of the year. I would like to just stream on TikTok. I don't know how well that's gonna do though. That's a good question, Dresden. I have no idea. Alright. So we're going to look for boxes, because boxes often contain gems. I want to do Twitch and TikTok, but I'm having some technical issues with that at the moment. I tried to do that the other day. Oh, wow, we're going to waste even more ABS. But I'll figure it out. I want to keep it to about 2 platforms, though, if that is the case. I don't want to spread myself too thin. Topaz. I don't know what that does, but we will take it. Cursed Rose, you think you're a threat to me? Because you're not. Oh! Thought you could sneak one up on me, did you? Topaz will give me... That is excellent. Plus 10 to undead. That is what we need, actually. So let's see. You know what? There's an easy way to find out exactly what we need. That'll give me attack, too. You know what? What did you say we needed for undead? Where's those stats? Undead needs to be 80. Oh my god, we have a long way to go on that, so we may as well put this here. Huh. Yeah, I'll be honest with y'all. I don't know all the metas for this game. I just play it. I have fun with it. I'm not a we're on the Demon Shaft. We're just taking a short break to find some things. Beast. So I really need to upgrade some things because we're... Rename it? Why is that? Oh, remake. Yeah. I would really love to see a remake. Or a sequel, but I would honestly prefer a remake, or a remake to a sequel. Box. Who wants to bet it's going to be a mimic? It's not a mimic. That's nice. Useless. Well, nothing's useless. We can sell things. And buy stuff. Yeah, Dark Cloud 2 was missing some things that this game had. No boxes? Okay, that should do it. We really just need to get 2 more things. Excuse me. Okay, quick trip to Darkhaven Castle. Dark Cloud 2 had its advantages. No point in complaining. Alright, folks, I'm just going to say it once. Yeah, we'll have to get a pearl. I'm just going to say it once. If people are going to complain, I am going to block them. I'm not... If you hear people just trolling or being rude, don't say anything to them. Don't give them the satisfaction. Okay. Yeah, we're going to have to get a pearl, but I don't think I can afford it. 3,000. Why is it so darn expensive? You know what? We're not going to need all of these. And they sell for 50 each, so... Red RWM, thank you for following. Wait, what did that sell for? Oh, it doesn't matter. What do we have in our attachments? Okay. Okay, you know what? We're just going to stick with what we got. The weapon will level up again. We're going to have to get 2 more undead. No big deal. Dark Cloud 3 would be it would be interesting to see a direct sequel to this game. We're just gonna do this. I don't want to overthink it. And what else do we need? I know we need a lot more undead. Yeah, we do. So we're gonna try and go for a pearl next. Dark Cloud 2 was a spiritual successor, not a true sequel. So we're gonna keep going, I guess. Oh wait, no, we're not. Ooh, Tone? I think his wardrobe is just fine. I like his hat. We need a lot for this, but Thunder and Holy and Undead are the big ones. Yeah, fishing takes a while, though. Alright, I'll be here for a little bit. Dark Cloud is a great game. He doesn't have this stuff. Okay. No, we're just gonna go back into the Demon Shaft. Yeah, this has been compared to Legend of Zelda. Which, it really isn't much like Zelda, but I think people just saw the character like, oh, that looks like Link, it must be Zelda. He really doesn't look that much like Link, though. I have beaten it, depending on how you define beating it. I defeated the Dark Genie, which is technically the ending, but we're doing the Demon Shaft now. The Dark Genie was an ordeal. Was absolutely an ordeal. Pendragon, the book series? Oh. You mean the boss in here? I've never done it. I never actually finished the Demon Shaft. Okay, we need a key for that. Oh! Guys from the first dungeon. Don't worry, I know what to do. Osmond, although in our game he's called Chalupa Batman. Okay, really? And... yep. Yeah, stay down. Stay down if you know what's good for you. Well, we know what's going to be in this box. The silver key. Through the gate of the silver key. Anything else? Okay, good. He's fire. Oops, that's not what I intended to do, but it had to be done eventually anyway. Yeah, the attribute switching is a pain. I really wish they had made, like, a quick menu for it. Nuts. But actually, those bomb nuts are a good thing, because we can use it to get undead. Throw that up there. Do we have any more? No. Okay, that's fine. We only need the one. Maybe not. Yeah, we're getting thirsty, I know. Alright, he's gonna stay down. That's good, because they don't always. So now we know where everything is. Last time I said that, I glitched outside the map. Ooh. Okay, that's the way to the next level. And we have to switch attributes. Oh, for Christ's sake. My favorite character? No idea. I want to say Ngaga, because he's the most unique, and he actually has a good story behind him. But we call him Jim in our game. Why? Because it's funny. Okay. Yeah, it's a great idea. The problem is you have to go all the way into your menu to execute it, and they really just should have had a quick menu you could access, like with your characters. Okay, we're gonna let him take the glory for this one. No, I wasn't done. I really got to get some attachments because my weapons are going to be leveling up pretty fast. Yeah, the second one has a lot of quality of life improvements that I really appreciate. I think next stream we are going to play Dark Cloud 2, but we're going to come back to this every other stream. The whole game just needs more quick menus. But again, this game came out in, what, 2001? We were still... They were all still pretty new to these ideas. Okay, you know what? You want to have a sword fight? We can have a sword fight. Gonna get back up? No. Good. Stay down. Dork. I'm gonna start Dark Cloud 2 next stream. I'm gonna switch back and forth between this and Dark Cloud 2 now that we're in the Demon Shaft. Just so this doesn't get stale. Matt Wright, thank you for following. Yeah, I love that. The Spectrumized system, I love it. I wish they had something like that in this, where you could just break down weapons and stuff. And oh, well, you actually can break down weapons. That's already a thing. You son of a... best just to hit him with... Yeah, I hear it. Actually, no need. Stay down. Good. Okay. Yeah, they're all strange games, honestly. I just wish they had the Spectrumized system in this. It would make my life so much easier. I was already locked on to him. Come on. Really? Hold still. Come on. Alright. Yeah, these games like this are not always governed by logic. Come on. Really? Alright, whatever. The tacos were fantastic, and I have leftovers for today. You know what they say, if you have Taco Tuesday, that means leftover Taco Wednesday. Alright. Really? I'm not having the best luck today, am I? Alright. We're gonna clear all the floors, because it's just easier. Premium chicken. I've never tried putting potatoes on a taco before. The Japanese version, I wish I could somehow translate that to English and play that, because then we could go to the back floor of the Dark Heaven Castle. What are the unique things we all like on our tacos? I like to put French onion dip on mine instead of sour cream. Adds more flavor. Yeah, the reason we're going to be just hitting the entire floor is because we need money right now and we need attachments. Garlic hummus, I used to love it, but about 2 weeks ago, I got a stomach flu, and the last thing I ate before I had the stomach flu was garlic hummus, so I can't even look at the stuff now. Okay, good. Cell fodder. Since we're probably not going to use any of those characters. I'll probably grind and level up those characters off stream, and we'll get to use them a little bit more in the Demon Shaft. I don't know. Yeah. No, I had a similar situation with the cherry whiskey once. I mixed it with Pepsi, and then I couldn't drink cherry Pepsi for like 2 years because the artificial cherry taste. And that's why I don't drink anymore. Minus the occasional absinthe. Because I'm a fancy man. And it's green. Like, what's not fun about that? The game is called Dark Cloud. And you can buy it on the PlayStation 4 and 5. Indeed. I didn't know that. And it doesn't bother me. I'll probably still eat blue raspberry because it's the best flavor. Hey, quit it. Really? Thank you. BD Retro and Josh Connor, thank you for following. And Christopher, thank you for sharing. Okay, I know how these guys work. I believe these guys are... You don't use an element at all on them. Like, they don't work on them for some reason. Oh, yeah. Repair powders will not be an issue for quite some time. Sorry, Dave. I did the same thing yesterday when I told my Alexa to turn the light on. And, it activated somebody in the chat's Alexa. Speaking of which, Alexa, turn the light on.
Okay.
Come here. That didn't work. But we can put our attribute back on now. Fire. That was a mistake. I'm sorry. I do need to put a new bulb in, though. Mine's starting to go. Oh, I hear that sound. I know that sound. We're going to be bringing out Zhao. Oh, okay, that didn't work. Alright, come here. And I am not dealing with that with Tone. I'm just not. Oh, wow. This guy's got HP up the butt. I think Thunder works pretty well against them. Nope, back off. They are. The Arthurs, they just keep charging. Okay. They gave all the monsters like people names, which is pretty funny to me. Arthur, back off. Cosplay is not consent. I really need to upgrade her weapon. I'm wasting so much ABS here, but I've got nothing I can work with her with. Ooh, we can go to the back floor. Nice. I guess you can go to the back floor. Okay. Spell, why is the language different now? This is the Demon Shaft. It's an endgame thing. I always guess poison, because, like, if I take explosive damage, I don't have any lingering effects, and Curse just does nothing. Curse won't let you switch weapons, and I never do anyway. Okay. Arthur, what did I tell you 10 minutes ago? Titus, thank you for following. Or is it Titus? Oh, hello. Just gonna chip him away. Oh, Zhao, come on, pay attention. He said blaming the character he's in full control of. Come on. There. That's in Dark Cloud 2, if the chest explodes, it does disappear. That I do remember. Because I tried the same tactics I use in this game when I tried Dark Cloud 2, and I was like, oh. No, yeah, nothing blows up in this game with the big chests. Dark Cloud 2 is next on the list, actually. We're going to play it next time. We're going to be switching back and forth between this and Dark Cloud 2, because we're on endgame for this, and this is 100 floors. I don't want it to get old. Alright. Come here. Oh, you foul, stinking lion. I'm not using an emulator right now. Give me a second here. Let me take this guy out and I'll tell you. Because I do, for some games, use emulators. But they're games I already own, TikTok. But I use, for games that I need an emulator for, I use RetroArch. I swear by RetroArch. Easiest one I've ever used. But this, it's on the PS5. Oh, jeez. I hate that I can't open my menu while I'm moving. That's becoming a big problem. Renault, thank you for following. You did a Max cosplay, huh? Not Renault. Hillian Pilot said that. That's a good choice. That's not one that you're going to see a lot of. I don't know. I'm going to be honest with you, Ashley. I know very little about Dark Cloud 2, so I honestly just don't know the answer to that question. I know that the pictures let you make inventions, but it's going to be my first playthrough that I do live. Aaron Smith, we're playing the second one right after this. I mean, not today, next stream, but which is tomorrow. The mech is cool. It was a cool idea. Executed well. Okay, so we're gonna go to the back floor. Because hopefully we'll find some gems and stuff there. Oh! No. This is actually an endgame dungeon. This is the demon shaft. I never got to it as a kid. You see that? Wow. We don't have fire out, and I'm not switching attributes right now. Actually, I might. Foul creature. I was really bad at this game as a kid too, mostly because I didn't know what to do. The game doesn't guide you a terrible lot. Now there's something else behind me. Just a wolf. The wolf is not a threat. Unless the camera decides it's gonna... Now, as far as I know, no element affects these. But let's experiment a little bit. Because why not? Nope. The key for the black floor is a crystal eye. I really want to find out, because like the last time I just shut the element off, and I didn't try all of them. Nope. Whoa. Remember when I said the camera is a big problem in this game? Alright, last element to try is holy. Yep, nope, you gotta go elementless with this guy. Indeed. Okay. Back floor. I think that's it over there. Stay hydrated. Preferably not with Pepsi, but that's what I'm drinking. I know for a fact that if this guy hits me, it's probably going to be a one-hit KO, so we're not taking any risks, we're playing it safe. Okay, so the back floor of this area just has a low draw distance. I see. PlayStation 1 tactics. It's a great game. We're doing Dark Cloud 2 after we finish it, which, well, actually, we're going to switch back and forth now that I'm in the Demon Shaft. Good, we're finding stones, and stones we actually need. You know what? I don't have the patience for this, so here's what we're going to do. I don't have much patience at all. Nostalgia is a wonderful thing. And we're doing dark... Oh, I knew that was coming. Wow. Guys in the back floors aren't kidding around. Alright, we'll do it the old-fashioned way. Wow. When you're right, you're right. Yeah, we actually just finished Dark Heaven Castle yesterday. Caleb Evans, thank you for following. Caleb Evans? That makes more sense. That makes more sense. Every follow counts, folks. I'm trying to full-time stream by the end of the year. And by the way, everyone, before anybody says it, I'm aware that my ABS is full. I just have really nothing of use to put on this weapon, so we're just eating all that wasted ABS. Sometimes you eat the bear, sometimes the bear eats you. Any stream that you miss, Renault, will be on my YouTube page, which you can find in my link tree. So if you do miss anything, you can always catch up. Yeah, absolutely, Chris. We were just talking about that. You know what? We don't even need to fight those guys. We just need the boxes. Yeah, like especially during the fight with the Dark Genie. A lot of what you do is just that. It's pausing. Hurry up and wait, they say. Which I don't so much mind. I just wish the menuing was faster in this game. That's my one major complaint about this game, is I wish the menuing was faster. This was my first PS2 game, Girth. Girthworm James. That's good. That's a good name. Heather, thank you for following. Every single one counts. I know I keep saying it, I just want people to know I'm hoping to be full-time streaming by the end of this year, so every single follower, every share, it all helps. I also need better equipment, but that's for another time. Okay. No, you don't. Not this time, pal. This was... Chris, thank you for following. This was the first game I got on the PS2 as well. I had no idea what it was. I believe because my grandmother bought me my PS2 as, for all things, it was a gift for my first communion. And this was one of the games she got, because I think she thought it was Zelda. Yep, we're doing more retro games in the near future. We're going to be doing Dark Cloud 2, then Legend of Dragoon. After that, we're going to do Rogue Galaxy by popular request. What was that sound? Oh, right. Element. Because we were fighting those stupid wolves. You know, I'm starting to see the point in training your other characters, because then you have someone to switch to. Might do that off stream. I do like that there are enemies here you see that aren't anywhere else. You'd think something like this would just be a gauntlet of all the enemies you've seen so far. But there are new enemies, and that's a nice touch. Alright, Toan, finish it off. But first, switch your element. What even is that? A pregnant dragon? I wonder if I can just take him with the sword. If I do, it's going to take forever. A crystallized dragon, huh? That is interesting. I didn't know dragons did that. I wish there was a little more lore in this game so we could figure out like where dragons are in the pecking order of their universe. Because we don't hear much about dragons in this game. Unless Dran counts, which I don't think he counts as a dragon. We're not even going to do it. Gemrin. It's going to be a lot quicker if I just do the character switch thing. Oh, oopsie. Oopsie doozy. Weenie Hut Jr. The great thing about the Demon Shaft is you're just going through the dungeon. You don't have to worry about building the towns or anything. You're just playing the game. Okay. We already learned our lesson with this guy. It's quicker to switch characters. What even is this guy? This is one of the strangest things I've ever seen in my life. Nikopos. Oh, Jesus. Well, now both the characters' ABS is full, so we're just going to finish off this dungeon with Zhao. Because it'll be faster. You first, Diamond. And there's our next floor. Come on. Those anti-curse amulets are good because they're worth a decent amount of money, and that's really what we need right now. We need money and attachments. And now we know where everything is. And in reality, we don't need to fight any of these enemies. Alright folks, you know what it is. Big box or small box. First to three votes wins. First to 3 votes wins. Big box, small box. Small box, we got one for small box. Do we have one for big box? We have one for big box. We're 1 and 1. 2 for small box. You don't want to catch small box though. It's not a pleasant thing to have. We need 1 more vote for small box or 2 for big. Yeah, I've noticed that, Jess. There's not a lot of people on any streaming platform playing Dark Cloud, and I'm glad I picked it up because now I'm getting viewership. Oh, we got small box first. I'll get the small box guys next time. I'm sorry, I clicked too fast. That's on me. Next time it's small box. So am I. And I'm glad I am. I got an anti-curse amulet out of that box, which is really... It's worth money, and that's what I need right now. Chicken. Would anybody here eat dungeon chicken? If you found dungeon chicken in a dungeon, would you eat it? I mean, if it looked like that, you kind of have to. I mean, that chicken looks delicious. Very underrated. I really want to start, what do you call it? A petition to get another game in the series, but petitions don't work. Let's be honest with ourselves. Yeah, I wouldn't eat anything I found in Fallout. Oh yeah, people start all kinds of petitions and stuff thinking I really hate to sound so down on things, but the petitions never work. Fallout's great. Black Phoenix, it is a wonderful game, and I recommend picking it back up. You can get it on the PlayStation Network. Alright, real quick. Kane, thank you for following. Oh yeah, Mega Man Legends 3. Capcom canceled it over sales on another game, I think. I don't remember exactly, but that was a time when Capcom was, how to put this? Really, really bad. When Capcom... There was a time when Capcom just wasn't good. Ash Grantham, Dark Cloud indeed. 1 second, folks. I gotta fix my humidifier. That was not intentional. I intended to go to Dark Heaven Castle. But that's okay. We can just leave here. No! Okay, we're gonna have to defeat all the monsters because I screwed up. It happens, folks. That's okay, though. I'm not spending any money. And these enemies are pretty weak anyway, so... Hey, Stinky! Is that already it? Aha! It's good, we can leave. Oh, yeah. You know, I like it very, very humid, so sometimes when I turn on the humidifier, you'll see humidity coming out of my mouth. Yeah, I'm not going to run all the way there, David. We didn't even... we didn't even intend to come in here. Okay, let's try that again. The plan was just to come talk to the Fairy King and see if we can get anything. And by... It's definitely one to try, Lord PK. We'll see you next time, Ashley. Okay, we're gonna sell some... Oh, no, I don't need that. Sell some of the extra stuff. No! Oh! What is wrong with my hands today? And my brain? Definitely not functioning at 100%. Alright, and we have some extra weapons. That we're gonna hold on to. What's this worth? Okay, that didn't get us very far. I'm not doing any glitches on this run. I thought about it, but so far I've managed to avoid the temptation. What's this worth? Okay, yeah, we'll sell that. I don't need that. First of all, I believe that's way stronger. It is. So we're going to equip that to her and sell the other one. Still not quite there, huh? Well, I do know this. The chicken sells for 65. If you can't tell, I just really want to get this done with. Okay, good. We can come back for supplies later. We're making a bit of a sacrifice there, but sometimes you gotta. And we need this. Okay. Now this should give us Thunder and Undead. Okay, perfect. What does this give us? Ice, which we don't need. Okay, no. Yeah, that is... We're probably going to do that, but right now I need to upgrade this so I don't waste any ABS. We need 300. God dang it. Can't sell that. That's okay. Okay, and we need magical power. Yeah, we're gonna definitely grind a little money at some point. That's gonna go here. And what does this give us again? Ice. Yeah, why not? Alex, thank you for following. Every single one counts. Trying to get to full-time streamer status by the end of the year. You know what? I think we're gonna stop trying to overdo it on this stuff, and we're just gonna attach what we can each level, because we're going to be leveling up fast in the Demon Shaft. And I don't want to be wasting ABS. Alright. Back to it. Indeed, Devin. We're in the Demon Shaft now. I keep saying the name of the place because I happen to think it's pretty funny. If unintentionally. Hydrate. Not yet. Hopefully soon. We're trying to upgrade this sword, which I think either goes to the Chronicle Blade or the Seventh Heaven. One of the best, Matt. It's definitely my favorite PS2 game. Okay. Okay. TFU31s? I don't know how to pronounce your name, but I appreciate your follow. Okay, we're good. Really? Stop exploding, you cowards! I do like Dark Cloud 2, and in fact, once we finish this... Matt, thank you for following. We're going to be playing Dark Cloud 2. I'm probably not going to finish it today, because we have 100 layers of this to go through, but... Actually, no, what I decided to do was I'm going to switch between this and Dark Cloud 2, so this doesn't get stale. Okay. Water? We don't have any water. But there's probably a fountain somewhere nearby. I got this with my PlayStation 2, having no idea what it was. And I loved it. Hey. I didn't say you could dodge. Absolutely, Sarah. One of the best games ever made. Definitely my favorite PS2 game. I never played Dark Cloud 2, but we're going to be streaming that alongside this starting tomorrow. Stephanie, thank you for following. What is it that he's hitting me with there? It definitely don't look right. I hear Dark Cloud 2 is good. I never finished it. I played it for a little bit, and I kind of lost track of what I was supposed to be doing, and ended up having to move on to other things. There's a lot of things I did notice from what I did play in Dark Cloud 2. Like, the combat is better. The upgrading is better. Cass, thank you for following. The upgrading is better because you can use anything, basically. Rogue Galaxy is 4th on the list, actually. That's after Legend of Dragoon. We're going to be playing that. By popular demand. There's been so many people who've requested that game, I might even move it up. Timmy, thank you for following. Every single one counts. You know what? It's going to be easier just to use her. Quit with the shields, buddy, okay? You're only delaying the inevitable. See? Inevitable. Look at this guy. Acting as a meat shield for his friend. That's a friend right there. I mean, it didn't make a lick of difference, but it's still nice to see that these two care so much for each other. Yeah, I know my thirst has reached its limit. That's why we're going this way now. Radiata Stories, or I don't know how to pronounce that, but that's been recommended too, and that is on the list. The reason that I was so quick to put Rogue Galaxy on the list was because I watched some gameplay and it looks really interesting. Belial, who you telling? Let me tell you something. Legacy of Kain is my favorite series ever. And that is gonna be on the list at some point. Because I want to play through it again. Last time I played through it was when it was actually new. I'm old, people. Well, not new. I played it when Defiance was new. I was 16 at the time. Oh no, why can't I move? But Legacy of Kain's probably going to be after Rogue Galaxy, because... well, there's a lot to that game. That series, I should say. I'm probably going to skip Blood Omen 2 because its placement in the timeline is tenuous at best. Yeah, we need a new Dark Cloud game. We need either a new one or a sequel. I'd rather see a remake, honestly, because I want to see these games with modern graphics and gameplay. Oh my god, really? Stay dead! Christ's sake. Literally. Okay. Oh, great, another one. Oh, you foul-smelling... Okay. You know what? I think the issue is we have to change our attribute to holy. No, that's not what I wanted to... Okay, that's fine. This is fine. This is fine. Okay, you done? You're done. Good. I didn't want to have to say it again. I didn't know there was an offshoot of the Legacy of Kain series. Do you mean that Nosgoth game, the multiplayer game? Belial, thank you for following. Unseen Ninja, thank you for following. I'm not sure where you are, but I appreciate your follow. Oh, yeah, no, I played it for about 10 minutes and gave up. I'll be perfectly honest. Because for me, Legacy of Kain was always about the story. And in like a multiplayer game like that, that's all gone. Like, I have obsessed over the lore of the Legacy of Kain games. And without the lore, it's just not right. Oh, that's not what I needed. No, that's not... come on, Zhao. You can do better than this. He said again, blaming the character he's in complete control of. But yeah, at some point, I do want to go through the Legacy of Kain games. I'd probably go through Blood Omen, Soul Reaver 2, and then Defiance. I'm probably not going to bother with Blood Omen 2, because again, its placement on the timeline is weird. Johnny, thank you for following. McCarlo, thank you for following. Every single one counts. I wish to be a full-time streamer by the end of this year, so anytime somebody follows, an angel gets some cheese, or something like that. I have the Spyro games, and if there's enough demand for them, I would be willing to play them. I have the remake ones and the originals. Will, thank you for following. It is my era. Oh, excellent. My era is PS1 and PS2 stuff. Mainly because NES and Super Nintendo are thoroughly... what's the word I'm looking for here? Are thoroughly saturated, those markets. The reward for beating the Demon Shaft is the Chronicle 2. Which is kind of pointless, because at that point you've done everything in the game. Oh, Christ! But you can start a new game with the Chronicle 2. Which is kind of like a Proto-New Game Plus, which is kind of cool. Steambot Chronicles. I haven't heard of it, but I can add it to the request list. It would be a matter if I can get my hands on it. Dreamcast and Saturn are part of that era, so they would be part of my wheelhouse. And I do have the systems. And a bunch of games for them. But yeah, I don't know. I know somebody mentioned Steambot Chronicles. It just depends if I can get my hands on it. Because that's one that I don't have at the moment. Zone of Enders. I know of it. I never played it. And I can't remember what it is, I'll be honest with you. I don't know what it's about. I don't know any glitches in Soul Reaver 2, so probably not. No, I finished Soul Reaver 2 a lot of years ago, though. I haven't played it since, so if I did, I don't remember it. Okay, Thunder's good for this guy. I don't mind short games for streaming, because, well, makes things easier. Oh, ho ho. Cosplay is not consent, Arthur. There's always someone named Arthur who wants to be a creep. We need bigger gems than that. That's what she said. Okay, cursed. I was already cursed, so no big deal. Joke's on you, tough guy. I was already cursed. Yeah, I never played a lot of those bullet hell games. Okay, so a weapon for Osmond that we're probably immediately going to sell. Ice. Okay, a couple more chests down this way. Haven't seen a mimic in this dungeon yet. The Precursor Legacy. Jak and Daxter are tenuously on the list. I don't know when I'm going to play them, but a lot of people have requested them, so they will be played eventually. And I have them on the PS5, so that's going to be an easy one to stream. The only mech action game I've played, if this counts, was, oh god, what was that game called? You get to build... Oh! Not yet. We're still working on that. Don't pause the game before you read the chat, Matt. Armored Core, that was it. I played the first two Armored Core games, and I really want to get the new one. I just don't have the money for it at the moment. Because Armored Core is definitely one of those nostalgic games for me. Oh, hello. You know what? I'm not dealing with that. I can just leave. We got all the chests. I like fast-paced. There are some games... I do want to get, like, a list of games that are, like, a little bit quicker to play in between the longer games like this, just so the games don't get stale. Like, especially because my stream days are Monday to Thursday at 2 p.m. or 3 p.m., depending on when I can get on. And sometimes I feel like streaming up between Friday and Sunday. I just don't do it too often because you're not going to get a lot of viewers on those days. That's when the big cheeses are around. Yeah, I know. I think I'm out. I'm pretty sure I'm out of revival powder. Oh, no. Hey, we have one more. We really need to resupply. I've heard of Future Cop LAPD. I've never played it. Okay, let's get out of here. Joranova, I don't know what you're referring to. That's never happened to me, Belial. And thankfully so. That sounds horrible. Robert, thank you for following. Every single one counts. Okay. Hopefully we can get to the back floor and collect a few more gems. Lazarus, your grandma played this game, huh? Ooh, we got a game controller from Devin. Thank you. Game controller like this one. Or this one. go. I don't know where the rest of my game controllers are, but I have at least 9 of them. Backspace and enter at the same time, huh? That happened to you twice. I'm starting to think that my grandparent played this game thing as a meme, because a few people have said that, and I think I just missed the joke. Okay. Dark Cloud was a great game, Mr. Faces, and if you haven't played it in a while, I recommend picking it back up. I really do. Full ABS. Wonderful. All the villages are complete. We're on the Demon Shaft now. Oh god, Brian. Okay, so what do we need to build this up? We need more MP, Fire Thunder, and a lot... Well, not a lot more undead, but certainly more. What does Aquamarine give us? We don't need ice at all. Okay, Aquamarine is useless to us. Aquamarine. But it does give us fire, which is good. And we need thunder. Magical power. That's our big downfall right now. Jeremiah Wiggins, thank you for following. Wasn't that the guy from The Simpsons, Chief Wiggins? Tanner, thank you for following. We're going to finish Dark Cloud 2 for the first time on stream. We're starting it next stream, which is tomorrow afternoon at 3. We're going to be alternating between this and that, because this is going to get stale, believe you me. Nuts. Well, that makes sense. I'm glad, because they are fantastic games, and the more people that play them, the more demand there is for a new one. Master Jacket prefers to have a sword fight. Who are we to deny him that? No, it did not get the love it deserved. It still deserves more attention. This is definitely, I've said a few times, my favorite PS2 game and one of my favorite games ever. Quit blocking, I hate it! Enemies that block are like the worst thing in this game. Yeah, the fishing is rough. I know a lot of people seem to say it's pretty easy, but I have a lot of trouble with the fishing. Dark Cloud's a great game, Sefi? I don't want to call you ugly. It feels rude. Tower and Lufia 2. Yeah, I haven't really done any fishing on this playthrough, or my last one, really. I got frustrated with it and gave up on it, I'm not gonna lie. Brandon Miller, thank you for following. Alright. We need to get to the back floor, because we need gems. I hate these wolves. I really want a modern remake. I want deeper battle systems, modern graphics. A sequel would be nice, but a remake, to me, that's what I want. We need to drain ABS into his sword. Okay, we have the way out. I'm just hoping we'll find the back room's entrance. What do we have here? Halloween, huh? 2 is pretty cool. I didn't play much of it, so I can't say... Thank you for following. I can't say a terrible lot. I'm going to be finishing it for the first time on stream this week. Well, I don't know if I'm going to finish it this week, but I'm going to start playing it. And we're going to play it to the end. The wolf! Oh, I'm going to have fun. Believe you me. I'd love to see them do a remake wherein, like, if there's online features, you can visit each other's villages, you get your own village. That would be really cool. Oh, we were already good there. Yeah, like some Stardew Valley stuff would be cool. Like, they could add farming and village stuff and, like, you know, keep some good endgame stuff like that. We all want to see a remake of Legend of Dragoon. I just don't think it's ever going to happen. That would be really cool, Thomas. Yeah, the second one, I don't know how long it's going to take me to beat it. Because like I said, I never played it for very long. Okay, don't be a giant mimic. There, okay. Sarah Schultz, thank you for following. Every single one counts. Oh, another Drain Seeker. That's great. Bomb nuts. You know what? We're just gonna move on. Why not? Keegan, thank you for following. I really don't know how well we're gonna do on the boss for this dungeon because I've never fought him. Tyler, DJ Bandicoot, thank you for following. I'm a fan of bandicoots, especially the kind that spin. That joke worked on 2 levels and I didn't even intend to do that. I am so proud of myself. There is Dark Cloud 2, and we're actually playing it after we finish this one. We're going to be actually kind of switching between this and Dark Cloud 2, because I know the Demon Shaft's going to get stale after a while. We are never going to run out of repair powder, and I love it. Alright. Not gonna work, Arthur. Didn't work last time, it's not gonna work this time. Okay. Endurance. Okay. Not terrible. I really do like the music in this level. PS2 is always relevant. I finished the main story on this recently, but I've never finished the Demon Shaft, so that's a first for us. Okay, a map. Wonderful. Do we have any water? No, we don't, but I'm sure there's a fountain. Yep, there's a fountain in the next room. I still love it, Zombie. I finished it for the first time this last year. Rob, thank you for following. Did I forget the F? What do you mean? Oh, Demon Shaft. I must have messed something up. Oh, no, wait, no. That's right, that is right. No attribute for this guy. This fellow is coming at me with villainous intent. That's what we're doing now, the 100 level dungeon. Yeah, I never finished it either, Scuba Steve. This is going to be the first time. But we are starting tomorrow, going to be switching between this and Dark Cloud 2, so this doesn't get too stale. Because I know this is going to be a slog. Are you stuck? Really? Yeah, I don't know if there's ever going to be a third game, but I would love to see one. Yeah, I never finished Dark Cloud 2. I'm not sure what happens at the end of that. I only got to the forest area, and then I ended up moving on to something else. Okay, now the ABS is full on this thing. So, let's see... We'll just search the last few areas and see if we can get our hands on a backrooms key. We're just gonna get those chests. That's what we're gonna do. I never finished Dark Cloud 2. That's next on the list, though. Holy gem. Hey, tell you what. We have literally never used one of these once in this playthrough. So why don't we? Like, because it does nothing, that's why. That was pathetic. But we need undead busters, so we may as well cheese the rest of this guy. Arthur. Alright, let's see if we can cheese this guy. You know what? That's going to take all day. We're going to do it the easy way. We do this the easy way or the hard way? Oh, I see. We're choosing the hard way. That is not an appropriate reference. Oh, Christ. I guess he's strong against fire. How about ice? That's a little better. Okay. Why did I even keep going this way? I'm just trying to get the rest of the chests. Because I'm hoping to find a backrooms key. If not, we will probably go back to the ship and go back there and hopefully... And we gotta get a friggin' Drance Feather. And hopefully, in the back of the ship, we can find enough gems to finish up these weapons. Okay. Okay. Come on, give me something good. That was not something good. Yeah, nobody really streams Dark Cloud, and I don't know why. People stream classic PS2 games all the time. Somehow this isn't on the list? Okay, we need to go to the shop. That's the next step. Okay. How much money do we have? Not a lot. What do we have that we can sell? Not a lot. What do we have in the way of gems? Enough. We need to spend this money on supplies. Isaac Wright, thank you for following. Every single one counts. Fire, thunder, and still freaking undead. Okay, whatever. But you know what, folks? I think we are going to do just that. Is her weapon customized? No, it's not. Okay. We're gonna get some supplies. My favorite place to do that is Muskaraka. Yeah, they were both great games. I didn't play very far in Dark Cloud 2. It's going to be my first time finishing it when we do it on stream. Alright. So we're going to get some supplies, and we're going to take a detour to the back of the ship to try and get more gems. Jabubu is just a jerk, and I hate him. We're looking for... What's his face? Brooke, okay. We need to talk to Brooke. Because we desperately need some supplies. We don't have much money, though. And not much to sell, either. You know what? We'll have to just sacrifice... Why is that only worth 1? I'm glad I didn't sell that. That's worth some money. Yeah, we kind of have to. We need the stuff. Okay, so here's what we need. We need more chicken, a couple of revival powders, another chicken. Okay. That'll leave us with enough to get a fish and go to the back rooms on the boat. By the way, everyone, if you want to request games, I do PS1 and PS2 era games. That also includes Sega Saturn and, you know, anything in that era. If you want to request any games, if you go to my link in my to the link in my bio, you can find my Discord, and we have a line there for game requests. Okay, give me some fish. Need a little ice. Those are next to each other. That's good. Yeah, we're just gonna have to start there. Sarah, in the near future, I'm gonna be streaming on Twitch. I've been having some technical... Dot Hack is also on the list, by the way. I've been having some technical issues trying to stream on Twitch, and I've had severe technical issues trying to stream both at the same time. So, once all that's ironed out, I will be streaming on Twitch too. Okay. Yeah, the town building was a unique aspect of this game, and I'm surprised more games didn't use it. Don't mind me, I'm just filling the humidifier. Yeah, I was really bad at this game as a kid too, and I forgot to get more Dran feathers. Oh well. Guess we're gonna move a little slow. No big deal. Yep, all the towns are 100%ed. We don't need to go there. Okay, no question mark there. Actually, though, we should get those treasure chests. Oh, okay, you know what? Screw these guys. They're barely a threat at this point anyway. I said barely, not at all. Not at all. But yeah, in the near future, I will also be streaming on the Purple app, as they call it. I just need to figure that out. As for YT, hopefully, I can... The problem is just the tech I have. My whole setup is cobbled together from old equipment I had lying around. And I really need some new equipment, but money's tight at the moment. Like, this webcam is ancient, if you can't tell. This microphone is ancient, if you can't tell. This keyboard barely functions. That's... Snake! Snake, thank you for the game controller. We'll just call you Snake. Alright. I'm hoping to be on Twitch in the near future. I've been having some technical issues with it lately that are making it very difficult for me to stream there or stream simultaneously. But in the near future, I am hoping to be there. We're gonna have to fight some things, aren't we? I should have gone into the fountain, but I didn't, and I have to own that. But yeah, I'm hoping to... Yeah, too late now. I'm not walking all the way back there. I'm hoping in the near future to be on more platforms, though. Just right now, due to my equipment and a few other things, I haven't been able to. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing, Woo. I'm hearing a lot of people say that you just said. Go for YouTube instead. And the thing is, I already have a bit of a following on YT, so that is probably a better idea for me. Like, I've already got 400 some odd subscribers there, which isn't a lot, but it's more than 0. The thing about the Purple app is that they're not friendly to new people at all. They won't even put you in people's searches. You have to send the link to people, and if they even look at it, it's a mess. It is a big, stinking mess. Much like a bathroom after taco night. Dark Cloud 2 does have some things about it that are really, really good. It's mainly the way the characters look bothers me a lot. Alright. These guys are not a threat. It took me forever to get where I am here, because you have to get to 1,000 before you can do lives, and at the time when I wanted to do gaming live, you needed 3,000 to get the app. Now I think you can just do it at 1,000. Yeah, I hear the mini games in 2 are a lot of fun, but like I said, I never got too far in them, so I never really got to play with them. Oh, I don't need thrown weapons. I need gems. Give me gems. You can stream off the Oh, and you know what? Somebody did mention that you can do that. Like, you can stream directly to the Purple app from your console, and I could be doing that while I'm streaming to TikTok here. So I might try that. It's also an issue of bandwidth, which 7 Days to Die is a fantastic game that doesn't get enough attention. There are ways to play it, though. There are some ways that I cannot recommend here on the channel because TikTok wouldn't want me to. And you can also get it on the PlayStation 4 and 5. Finding it used is prohibitively expensive from what I've been told. I never really looked. That's money. We need that. Yeah, it's not a Zelda clone. That's what they said in the magazines. They're like, oh, this is going to be the Zelda killer. It's definitely not that. Console streaming, huh? I'll have to give that a shot. I still have copies of both, but I'm playing on the PS5 because it's easier. It's easier to stream, I mean. The game is about the same. Okay, so let's see. What do we still need? We need magical power, fire, thunder, and undead. What will this give me? Attack, no elements. Okay, so that is useful. And that will get us where we need to be. So we're going to get some MP attachments. That would be a good thing to have. Yeah, overlays are wonderful. The only reason that... One of the big reasons I haven't tried the Purple app yet is because their streaming app doesn't let me have... Unless anybody knows how to do this, it won't let me have the chat on top of everything. So I gotta have either another screen or use my phone to watch the chat, and that's just a pain in the you-know-what. The tuchus. Here we are. Dark Cloud 2 is next on the list, Ebba. We're actually going to be playing it next stream. Because I'm going to be switching back and forth, because we're doing the Demon Shaft right now. Well, right now, right at this moment, we're just grinding for some stuff to make ourselves a little stronger. Ebba, thank you for following. Okay, so now, we go to Dark Heaven Castle. And we're gonna... The fishing in this particular game, I can't figure out, but I hear it's better in Dark Cloud 2. Yeah, see, that's the thing. We're like 40 hours into this. We're actually doing the Demon Shaft, and we're just grinding to get a little more power, because the enemies there are quite strong, and it is snowing outside. That is lovely. Reaper's Ghost, thank you for following. Okay. Attachments. Broken Dagger glitch, we are not glitching on this run. That's a decision I made pretty early on, and I'm kind of regretting it sometimes, but it is what it is. I said I was going to do it that way, that's the way I'm going to do it. Oh, I can't upgrade this right now. Okay. No problem. And what does she need? Attack, MP, Thunder, Holy, and Undead. Can we buy that? No, we can't. Okay, we can get at least one Undead Buster. I'm glad, Eric. It's a great game, and I would love to inspire people to go back to playing it. Oh no, not him. Because the more people that play it, we get higher odds for new games in the series. Okay, so back to the grind. Yeah, the Broken Dagger glitch, it's fine. It's in the game, so it's not cheating. I just, I'm doing a glitchless run this time. And part 2 is coming up. We're going to be starting on part 2 next stream, which is tomorrow afternoon at 3 p.m. Yeah, I might... no, I'm not. I will not glitch. I said I wasn't going to glitch. I said I would not glitch. Dark Arts Curls, thank you for following. Every single one counts. That's what I keep saying. This, for some reason, only sells for 1. Oh, I have this, too. Okay, whatever. We have a fire attachment? When did we get that? But whatever. Right now, we need this. And we need this. Can we get another fish? No, we can't. Okay. Well, fire's one of the things we need, so... Yeah, number 2, from what I've heard, is really solid, and we're going to be playing it starting on... tomorrow. You can break down a weapon into a synth sphere and use it to transfer the stuff you have on that weapon to another weapon. And in fact, actually, you make a really solid point there. Let's do that. Because that's going to help a lot. Fragile. That's friggin' lovely. Michael, thank you for following. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do, Matt. That is exactly what we're gonna do. That is a great idea. So we're gonna power up this drain weapon. Dark Cloud is definitely one. Erica, thank you for following. Dark Cloud is definitely one that needs more attention and deserves more attention. Alright, now how strong is this demon weapon that I'm going to be powering up? 50 versus... Okay, so we're not going to be taking things down in one hit, but that's okay. All we're going to do is break this into a synth sphere. Oh, God! That is fragile. I hate that. I hate that. Yeah, I really want a remake. I want a full remake of this game. I want modern graphics, better combat. I want it all, as Queen once said. I hope Fragile doesn't transfer over on a synth sphere. That would suck. That would suck monumentally. Okay. We're just doing that. The last area. You mean Dark Heaven Castle? Because I can tell you why you probably didn't beat it. It's because the Dark Genie is horrible. We beat him yesterday, and I was screaming at my screen. Yeah, okay, whatever. No big deal. I could actually put this on Zhao's weapon, because she has sturdy on her weapon. And that might cancel out. Crash, thank you for following. Oh. That was close. A lot of people have forgotten about this one, TikTok. Which is unfortunate. Okay, so we're looking... I don't know why I'm stopping to fight so many things. We're looking for... Well, yeah, actually I do, because I want to status break this weapon. Useful. I am not going to fight the cannons with a fragile weapon. That's a terrible idea. It has failure written all over it. It's a great game, and it really, like we've been saying, it needs a remake. Curse, huh? Again, curse is not a problem. Which is why I always pick poison. I would rather get cursed or exploded on. Wonderful. Thank you for sharing. I can't pronounce that name, but I appreciate it nonetheless. I really need to get it. Oh, that's okay. We have such high defense at this point, that's not even a problem. Cravid? Is that how I say that? Well, thank you for following, even if I can't pronounce your name. Alright, lots of boxes in here. Most of them are going to be mimics, I can promise you that, but that's okay, we're going to open them anyway. Okay, so the fish is way on the other side of the map. That is just... That's wonderful. Good for him. Well, I was wrong. Most of them weren't mimics, but one of them was. Fishing bait is good to find, because even if you're not going to fish, it's worth a lot of money. Yeah, it's a great one to revisit. It doesn't feel modern, but it holds up. You're going to be able to tell it's dated, but it does hold up really well. Indeed, Chris. It's one of those games that I feel like a lot of people forgot about, and it's really unfortunate that they did. Because it deserved better. And these earbuds deserve to stick in my ears better. It did. It really did. Alright. And a lot of level 5 games were released since, but none of them, in my opinion, were as good as Dark Cloud. Saga Tire Gaming, thank you for following. Every single one counts. Dot Hack is actually... It's a ways down the line, but it's on my list of games to play because people have requested it. Next on the list is Dark Cloud 2, and after that is Legend of Dragoon. Chris, thank you for following. Oh, I gotta stretch because my chair is terrible. Alright, here we are. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Yeah, if you ever miss a stream, I actually post them to my YT page. If you want to catch up, like if you ever miss one and you want to catch up. There's a few, the early ones in this stream are missing because I wasn't doing that in the beginning, but... okay, we want to use him because she's just going to kill it one hit. Oh, hello, Queen Bee. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Gorilla Hams. If anybody's not following Gorilla Hams, you should be following him too. He's great. I appreciate it, Chris. Because I'm trying to build that up too. I think that's going to be my secondary. And posting, posting VODs here is a pain because of time limits. That's going to be a problem. Hey, you know what? There's an easy fix for this problem. Oh, wrong guy. And there we go. I forgot to buy a Dran's Feather, which I'm very deeply regretting at this moment. We only got one more box in this back room? That's weak. That is weak. Okay, well, it's fine, because we'll power up this weapon anyway. And we want this weapon to get to level 5 so we can status break it. Oh, my stamina ran out. That's what she said. And what do you drop? Money. Money is good, even though we don't get much from bosses. Okay, so we're gonna cheese this guy just a little bit. Now this weapon is fragile, so we're going to be eating a lot of repair powder for it. Also, what does this... Okay, that's not even worth mentioning. Yes, thank you for following. I may have said it before, but I will say it again. Every single follow counts. I am trying to get to full-time streaming by the end of the year. Doesn't really matter what we put on this weapon. It's just a status break. Gabriel, thank you for following. No, that was not... You know, sometimes when the game's not doing what I want it to, I just start hitting buttons really, really fast. It never works for me, and yet I keep doing it. Papa, thank you for following. Wait, you can't be my dad. My dad doesn't know how to use the internet. Well, he does, but he's not very good at it. Oh, you dirty bad word. Dark Cloud, the first game is in my top favorites. The second one I never finished. We're going to find out how I feel about it starting tomorrow night. Tomorrow afternoon, I should say. Wild Arms is later on down the list as well. That's one that's been requested a lot. And I have it. I never finished it, but I have it. I have a lot of games that I never finished when I was younger that were just sitting in a box. And streaming them seems like the perfect excuse to pick them back up. Oh yeah, they're everywhere, cursed rose. I don't know how a rose grows in a sunken ship. And then again, there's a lot of things I don't know. Okay, you know what? Let's see if we can do a little damage to it first with her. Oh, that is beautiful. That is perfect. That dog will hunt. That dog will in fact hunt. Whatever. Okay, we're gonna try a different floor next time because the PS2 was great. That era was great because we didn't have formulae for these kind of games. It was like they had to figure it out on their own every single time, and we got so many unique games because of it. I'm not playing on an emulator. I'm playing on the PS5. There are a lot of games that I do intend to play on the emulator, but I own them in the original system, so I'm not breaking any laws. I'm just saying that for TikTok, in case they're listening. They did make a sequel. That's next on the list. What did I waste? I certainly wasted a lot of money in my life. Yeah, I missed the comment. I'm sorry. What am I doing? I'm just powering up my humidifier there. DW799, thank you for following. Adamsk, thank you for following. Oh, I agree with you, Jack. I use emulators, but I only do it if I own the games. That's mainly for legal reasons on TikTok. Because there's a lot of games you can't get, and that being the case, my advice, if they don't want to put the game out for sale, they make the same amount of money whether you download it or not. I had a PS1 as well. I got it when I was like 9 years old, I think. My dad bought it for Christmas. I had no idea what to make of the thing, but I loved it. Well, you know, I knew what to make of it later, but when I first saw it, I was like, wait, discs? Fatal Foxy, thank you for following. Every single one counts, folks. Alright, so sell some of this junk stuff we found. Because we need a Dran's Feather desperately. Or 2, even. Okay, so we have 900 left, which means we can probably buy some stuff we need. Yeah, me too. That's how I came to love RPGs. My first one was Legend of Dragoon on the PS1. Kiva Shadow, thank you for following. Every single one counts, folks. Oh, we do need repair powders. That is correct, Matt. No, that's not what we want to check on. We want to check on this. MP. Okay, MP, Fire, Thunder, and Undead. Okay, so we're going to get MP and Fire from him. Wait, he doesn't sell magical power? Okay. Fire and Thunder, then. And we're going to get some repair powders, too. That's... Okay. I want to get a couple more repair powders, but I also want another Thunder. Jak and Daxter is actually later on down the list. But we have a bunch of games we got to get through before we can, you know, get to those. Dart. I always wondered, is Dart short for D'Artagnan? Oh, thanks, Dylan. Yeah, they're all PS2 classics. Eternal Eyes I am not familiar with, yet. But perhaps I will be. If anybody wants to make requests, actually, it's much more likely that I will remember them if you put them in my Discord, which you can find in my link tree. It's free to join the Discord, and you can put in requests, see my current game list, and see my stream times there. Because they are subject to change right now. This channel is still new. El Zombie, thank you for following. Like the song. Oh, no, crap. Crud. Well, that's useless. And so is that. Chris, how's it going? Do it for Sheba! That's Sheba in that emote, folks. By the way, you can get emotes if you subscribe. That's not a requirement by any stretch, but Radiata Stories is on the list because a lot of people have requested it, but it's, right now the only games that I've got that are slated are this, Dark Cloud 2, Legend of Dragoon, and, Rogue Galaxy. Okay, so I know for a fact that this level has a lot of boxes if you go to the back room. I miss the way a lot of these games were, Sleeper. We're, for anybody just coming in, we are not trapped on this floor. We're actually in the Demon Shaft. We're just trying to, power up a few weapons. Okay, so finally we can run again. Nope, not here. Okay. Oh, of course. Alright, Zhao, do your thing. My YouTube is in my, it's in the link in my bio under my link tree. It's just Matt Hatter, but it's easier to get through there. Oh yeah, it was good times. It was good times when there was no stress. It was good times when there was no money stress, no stress about the world imploding. Whisperai, in the future I am planning on it. Tentatively. I know that Twitch is really hard to break into, so more likely I will also be streaming on the YouTube, but I might throw Twitch into the list. It just depends on what happens. Lisa McCool, thank you for following. Every single one counts. Everybody gets one. Yep, we're jumping right into a fight. Sleeper, thank you for following. Again, every single one counts. Oh, I played the crap out of this as a kid. I never finished it, but, you know, I played it. Probably. Most likely, Gabriel. Remilio. Okay. Let's solve this problem before we do... Oh, you! Okay, now that he's weakened. Oh, yeah. When you finish the Demon Shaft, you get the Chronicle 2 blade. Which isn't the best weapon, because you can't really use it, but... I appreciate it, Whisperai. I do have one, and it's in my bio, but I've been having a lot of technical issues with that particular thing. No, I need you, Sam, to calm down and get out of the way. Okay, you know what? Okay, you know what? You want to know what? K. This is going to be a problem. Yeah, if I do start using the purple app, it's going to be side by side with this one. Perfect. That's exactly what we needed. Oh, of course! Of course you would! Of course you would! Of course! Oh, I hate those things. I hate that they do that. They'll self-destruct on you and take all your ABS away. ABS you earn by whittling them down. That's useless. Okay. Come on, come on. Put the fan down. Okay, now him, we're gonna try something a little better than that next time. It is a classic. It's one... Hope, thank you for sharing. I really appreciate that. Everything helps. I really want my primary platform to be TikTok because I know how to use it. I already have a following here. But if I got it... I hate these things. Have I mentioned that? I believe I have. Oops. Yep, Toan, my main goal was just to pick funny names for everybody. This is not like Legend of Zelda. The character looks similar, but it's its own game. But yeah, I let the viewers pick the other characters' names, and we got ones that weren't quite as silly or funny, but we got some really good ones. The cat's name is Fluff. My personal favorite is, when I was trying to decide what to name, God, what was his name? Originally? Ungaga? Somebody said Jim, and I couldn't resist. His name ended up being Jim. Really, the only way it looks like Legend of Zelda is that the main character has kind of a Link vibe to him, but... You dirty rat! Oh, you dirty rat. Oddish, thank you for following. Yeah, a lot of people... Yeah, really, and it's too big to be a ship. Chonk. Yeah, there was, back in the day when this came out, all the magazines called this the Zelda killer, which we all knew wasn't going to happen. Nothing's going to kill Zelda. Zelda is pretty much immortal at this point. Really? Again? Why are they all doing that? Okay, we're not going to bother trying to... Of course it did. Because it would. It's an interesting game. It's one that I would recommend trying. It's one that I would recommend getting your hands on and actually playing. Because just watching it doesn't give you the full experience. They have conspired against me. Just like my high school teachers. Who failed me just because my grades were bad. Okay, listen. Come on. That was unintentional. Yeah, the high school teachers were like, oh, you don't try. Nobody said I had to try. I wouldn't have agreed to it if I had known that. Yeah, 2 is actually coming up next. We're starting it tomorrow. We're going to be switching between this and 2, because right now we're on the Demon Shaft. I'm just trying to power up my weapons a little bit before I continue that. Absolutely, Carl. You need the lock on. You won't survive without it. If you go into my bio on the link tree, my Twitch is there. How's it going, Thumatomatopoulos? Okay. Anarchy, thank you for sharing. Wait, what is this? This gives me magic. No, it doesn't. Oh, I grabbed the wrong thing. Yes! That is perfect. Okay, we're going to use that just for the magic power. What does Aquamarine give me? Fish, that's useless. Ice, that's useless. Okay, yep. Wait. No, we're not trying to build this up. What am I doing? Okay, yeah, we're good. Well, thank you all for sharing, Carl and Hope. Every single share, every like, every follow counts. I want to be full-time streaming by the end of the year. 2024. That's this year. Okay, so we need to get another fish. I'm trying to remember which floor it was. There's a floor where the entire back room is all chests. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We did actually the first 8 or so layers of the Demon's Shaft, but we need stronger weapons. That much has been proven. So at the moment, what I'm trying to do... Here, I'll show you. I'm trying to get this status broken and move it on to my main weapon. Which we need. It's going to take a minute, but that's okay. Okay. We need another fish. Well, it's quicker if you can go into the back rooms because you can find attachments. So that's why I'm doing it this way. Yeah, we don't need that for anybody, so we'll just sell that. Okay. Okay. There's one floor on the shipwreck that it's all boxes. There are mimics there, but otherwise it's all boxes. Okay, you know what? We'll try level 13. Senpai, thank you for sharing. Everything helps, folks. Shares, follows, likes. If anybody's feeling extremely generous, there's also a throne account, but that is obviously not an expectation. Oh, you dirty rat. I can't see. Oi. And what did you give me? What do we have here? Dran's Feather, actually. Those are nice to find, because then I don't have to buy them. $14, huh? I will remember that for future situations. Nope, we're not doing that, because this weapon is fragile. And we're not doing that either. That is actually a good find, because those sell well. And that sells well too, so another good find. We got the map. Okay, so now we know where the thing is, which is a big plus. Fight werewolves. Oh, excellent, excellent, excellent. Because really, honestly, the main goal right now for Tone is to status break the weapon he's currently holding. Werewolves I am a fan of. Particularly if they come from, yeah, you need the ice. Common mistake when you first started. I especially like the werewolves that come from London. They're just more interesting. Oh yeah, the boss in this dungeon was the one that I really wasn't looking forward to. And we ended up doing it in the first try, taking very little damage, if any. Okay, so actually, let me show you all something. We haven't done this in a while. The grind is going great, Kratos. If you use level up powder like this, instead of using it in the weapon screen, you'll keep all the ABS you had built up. See? This game is underrated. Link, thank you for following. Every single one counts. Yeah, my brother figured that out. Jay Williams, thank you for following. Okay, yeah, I'll show you again. So you see, normally, if you have power-up powder, there will be an option to upgrade here. But if you use a power-up powder here, when you hit upgrade, it'll take all that ABS you have built up away. Whereas if you use it from your inventory screen, which is here, it'll keep the ABS. I think it was an error. The second one we were going to play starting tomorrow. We're going to be switching between that and this. Because in this we're on the Demon Shaft and that is going to get stale, so we're trying to keep it fresh. These stupid headphones. I paid $4 for them, I can't complain. Well, I can complain, but it's not a good idea. You know, people say all the time, they say, I can't complain, but if they tried a little harder, I'm sure they could. Sounds good, Link. Alright, we need 2 more levels on the sword. And once we status break this, we should be able to upgrade the other sword. Yeah, sometimes you gotta restart with these old games. Exactly, if you can't complain, you're not trying hard enough. Yep, understandable, Chris. By the way, how's the weather over there, Chris? We didn't get hit too bad here. I heard it got a little worse closer to where you are, though. Oh, no you do not. Yeah, the combat is pretty good. Especially for the time. Exactly. If you can't solve your problems with violence, you're not using enough violence. It's like ketchup. If it doesn't taste good, you just haven't put enough on. Now I find a pearl. I needed that hours ago. Yeah, there's no dodge roll, but that wasn't standard at the time. That was standard way later on. I remember playing that Cyborg Metal Gear game. What was the name of it with Raiden? Revengeance. I played that, and it really bothered me that there was no dodge roll in that. I mean, the whole game is wish fulfillment, because I want to be a superhuman cyborg more than anything, but... Come on now. You know what? There's a quicker way to do this. There. It's a great game, Roke. Rogue? Well, whatever your name is, it's a great game. It might, but it's not a big deal. You mean Steve? We never found Steve, and we're in the end game, so... I like Dark Cloud better than God of War, honestly. I was always more of an RPG guy. I was kind of hoping that would give me... Okay, let's get out of here. I want to see a remaster of this, too. Shadow, thank you for following. I think they should just take... Somebody said earlier, they should take both games and remake them together. Rogue Galaxy is actually later on down the line. We're going to be playing that. You already know that, I think. A lot of my slate is level 5 games, because level 5 games just deserves way more attention, and I want to see more games from them. Okay, Fish Lady. What do you got for me? I didn't even know, like, until recently, I didn't know level 5 was still a thing. And I saw that they never really stopped making games. Which is awesome. Okay, let's see. Nope, nothing. Okay. Yeah, that's later on down the list. That's one I got to get my hands on. This is all stuff we need for our main sword, so we're just going to dump it into this sword, and then we're going to status break this sword. Okay. We're going to try and go 2 levels this time. And I think after we do this next one, I'm going to call it for a little bit because I got to eat something. And I've been going for almost 3 hours now. I really want to be able to stream for longer, but I desperately need a new chair before I can do that. This chair doesn't even have a back, and it's missing an arm thing. It's missing one of the armrests. That's the Spartan conditions I'm dealing with here. I can't do a stream for 24 hours. I will die with this chair. My lower back will give out completely. I just, at the moment, money's super tight. I really want to get a... Kingdom Hearts, I talked about. Now, I'll be honest with you, I'm not a huge fan of Kingdom Hearts, but I said I would play through the main 3 games if I got to 10,000 followers. So if I get to 10K, I will play all the Kingdom Hearts games. I should know when I get to 10K. Gotta keep the right attitude, folks. Yeah, I know. There's no need to keep beeping like that. Okay. No, we're not going to fight that. We are going to go through these because one of them could be... Nope, that was not what I was hoping it would be. Yeah, I'm willing to play almost anything, but some things are going to have to be milestones because some things I have to get are either going to be really expensive or it's going to be games I generally don't care for. Parappa the Rapper, I plan on playing when I hit 7,000 followers, and that's not because I don't like the game. I love Parappa the Rapper, but I'm going to make a total fool out of myself when I play it. It's a very difficult game at this point in time. Dark Souls, I could be convinced to play. I do have it. I have Dark Souls 1 and 3. But I would much rather actually play, oh god, what was the one they had that was a Lovecraftian game? Bloodborne. I would much rather play Bloodborne. Yeah, that's what I heard. That's why I never picked it up. Good stuff. Opal. Good stuff. This is the floor I was looking for. Alright, come here, you dork. Bloodborne, I think, was the best thing that From Software ever put out. I learned recently that Armored Core was a From Software game. But speaking of FromSoft, I really... Because I managed to get my hands on the second and the 4th games in the King's Field series. And I'm thinking about playing those, because they're really interesting. It's funny, Carl, because I was just talking about that. Yeah, I got my hands on King's Field 2 and 4, and I'm going to be playing them later on down the line. I just hear they're very difficult games, which I'm fine with. King's Field 2 and 4 were actually gifted. Well, King's Field 1 is King's Field 2. That's what I was told, so I'm calling it by the Japanese name. Yeah, that's a lot of those old games. Difficult, but you can find ways to cheese them. Which, of course, you were going to do. Because FromSoft, they just love making really difficult games. But when I do play King's Field is going to be 100% new to me. Because I never touched any of those games. I've never even watched gameplay. I'm probably just going to go in blind. Evergrace, huh? I never played that. What was it for? Was it for the PS2? Now we're going to try and save some of our repair powder here. No, apparently that ain't going to work. If there's anything you guys want to request, I mentioned I have a Discord. If you want to go into my my link tree, there's a Discord there you can join for free. Of course, because it's Discord. And there's a request line in the various chats. You can also see the list of games I have. Anything you request off there is probably going to get played a lot sooner. Really? Yeah, From Software, to their credit, the games they make, I think they kind of expect... How's it going, Bats Within? I think they kind of expect some people to, or they expect most people to try and cheese them, and they put the option there. Because it's like, hey, we made the game hard. If you want it to be easier, you gotta figure out how to make that happen. I gotta get ear clips for these earbuds, because they keep sliding out. And it's actually a bit of a pain. Dark Cloud 2, Jack? Because we're playing that starting tomorrow. So you'll definitely want to be around for that. It should be hilarious, too, because I never finished Dark Cloud 2, and I'm going to be flailing around a lot. Oh. That was unpleasant. Yeah, I never finished Dark Cloud 2. I'm playing this on the PS5. Yeah, it did. It was not pleasant, David. I apologize, folks. I have a bit of, what's the word? A bit of the acid reflux. So sometimes sounds will come from me that won't be particularly pleasant. Mimic floor is no issue, and as a matter of fact, I am happy to be here because the King Mimic gives you a lot of experience. Now I found that I have this lemon ginger tea that not only helps my voice stay smooth, but helps with stomach issues, and I don't know why I'm not drinking it. Actually, I do, because I didn't feel like making it. Why am I going this way? What the heck am I doing? How old is this game? This is from 2001. This game's going to be 23 years old this year. Ugh, okay, one more floor, and then I'm going to call it for today, probably. Might come on later with a wild card game. I don't know. Oh yeah, it was way ahead of its time, for sure. Humidifier. We're going to do one more floor, and I'm going to call... For this game for today, anyway. I may be on later with a wild card game. I'm not sure. For those of you who don't know... Sometimes I do wildcard games. I'll just pick a random game and play it for a while. It's always going to be something from the PS2 and PS1 era. And Nintendo 64, Dreamcast. I've got it all. But if anybody has requests, if you have requests for shorter games, go over to the Discord and put them in the request line. If they're shorter games, I could play them as wildcard games. Excuse me. For the most part, my wildcard games will be on the weekend, but my main days are Monday to Thursday. I have Bayonetta on the Switch, but setting up the Switch to stream is a bit of a pain. I can try, though. I do have a capture card. Nightmare Creatures. I think I have that. I think. I don't know if... Oh, for... Okay, fine. We'll switch. We'll switch characters. That's ice. Vagrant Story, I have never played. I don't have it, but I can probably get my hands on it. I know people who have PS2 games. That's how I'm getting on my hands on a lot of these. They're mainly just being lent to me indefinitely because they don't have any way to play them. That's how I got Rogue Galaxy anyway. I borrowed it. I borrowed it indefinitely. And the person I borrowed it from doesn't care when I get it back. There are some games I found in my old PlayStation box, and there are some games that I... brain shut off for a second there, that I managed to procure in other ways, such as garage sales and whatnot. But I just want to say one more time, so TikTok hears it. Any game I play was legally obtained, I legally own it, and this and that and the other thing. Because I will be using emulators, but only for games I already own. Which is allowed. But emulators are game preservation, so they are absolutely a good thing, and I will not hear opinions otherwise. You know, thanks to emulators, there were a lot of games on the Atari, even, where the only kind of preservation they had was printed code. Do you know what happens to paper when it touches literally anything? It falls apart. Yeah, I've actually heard a few people say that they should release this on the Switch. Unfortunately, it's owned by Sony. If it was owned by Microsoft, that might happen. And discs, anything only lasts so long. We need some way to preserve all this stuff. Discs, cartridges, they all break down over time. And digital media can be risky. We know that. But to me, in my opinion, being able to store things digitally is safer, if anything. It's a great game, Sayala. So, you? Oh, Christ. Alright, we have 2 repair powder left. Yeah, I've heard that a lot, Shonen. It's, and it definitely does have some vibes, some Legend of Zelda vibes, because they called it... There were magazines back when it came out calling it the Zelda Killer. But I've said it before, I'll say it again, nothing is ever going to kill Zelda. Zelda is immortal. The monsters are already pumped with energy. Joke's on you, tough guy. Oh yeah, it's, nobody really streams, like, there's very few people who stream this era of retro gaming. When you hear retro gaming, a lot of people think Super Nintendo and stuff like that. But this era is terribly underrepresented. I don't know, I really like the new Zelda game. I've seen people speedrun this. Some people use glitches to get through it in like 10 minutes, but the shortest... Shonen, thank you for following. The shortest speedrun I've seen without glitches was like 8 hours. It's wild. It's a big game. Like, if a speedrun takes 8 hours, you know you got a good beefy game with plenty of content. Because those speedrunners, those people are insane. I've seen speedrunners... get through Mario in 10 minutes and stuff, and I'm just like, wow, dude, that's amazing, but I can never do it. I know what I'm about. Dot Hack is on the list after Rogue Galaxy. Sayali, thank you for following. Even if I can't pronounce your name, I appreciate the follow. It's actually, yeah, it's 100 levels, and I consider that the ending. That's what we're doing now. That big endgame dungeon. Mike, thank you for following. What does this give me? Okay, we'll take it. Sayali. I do my best with pronunciations. Sayali. That's a cool name. That's a unique one. Alright. Cursed Rose. Cursed Rose, that reminds me of a song. It's a super heavy metal song, so it's not to everyone's taste probably, but it's by Chelsea Grin. Anybody know Chelsea Grin? I disagree, Our Heart Chaos. I think it's a pretty good game, but I didn't get very far in it. Trash is a harsh word, though. Phantasy Star, actually, I got my hands on a copy of that, too, but that's going to be a while. I've got a bunch of games on the slate already, so... Be patient. I will get to every game that people request at some point, if I can. Like I said, I'll only play games that I physically own. Chelsea Grin's pretty great. I know there was like a whole thing where they replaced the singer with the fellow from Lorna Shore because a bunch of stuff happened. We're doing Dark Cloud 2 next, and we're actually going to start streaming that tomorrow. We're going to switch back and forth, because right now we're on the Demon Shaft, and that's going to get stale for people, because it's 100 layers, and it's just going to take forever. These headphones! I need new ones! I wish they still made the headsets that wrap around the back of your head. Do they? I haven't seen one in a while. If they do, I gotta get my hands on one. Alright, come on, full ABS. Full ABS, no whammy, stop. Yeah, that's not a whammy. Alright. So, I'm gonna call it, but, well, I'm gonna buy a few things first. So if anybody has questions or anything, or wants to follow, ask. You can go to my, what was I gonna say there? To my bio and join the Discord if you want to request any games. And see the stream schedule. If you're feeling extremely generous, my Throne account is there, but there's no expectation. And, yeah, I'm going to be on tomorrow around 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock more likely. That seems to be a better time. And we're going to start Dark Cloud 2 tomorrow. But for now, I've got a few more things to do, so I can chat for a minute. I just have to sell off some stuff, and I might actually play off stream for a bit to finish upgrading these weapons, so y'all don't have to sit and watch me do that. Did we get anything else that's just cell fodder? Yes, we did. Alright. What do we actually need to upgrade this weapon again? More than I'm willing to do right now. Alright, thanks for sticking around, guys. Thanks for joining me today. We are going to be back on tomorrow with Dark Cloud 2. And I may be on later tonight with a wildcard game. I'm not sure what. It's going to depend on how the rest of my day goes. But either way, I want to thank you all for being here. It's extremely helpful. I'll thank you all new followers. And y'all have a great evening. And I really need a sign off.